several ways to look at the poem. Um, I don't entirely believe this poem. It takes a reasonable person to actually take the role on. Um, any unreasonable act is kind of like chaos to me because you have to have reasonable things to do to have good things. Let's get started. I'm going to be talking about mainly Zen and Buddha and karma. That's to me, those are could be reasonable acts. That's a reasonable religion and kind of put people in their place. Buddha and the Noble Eightfold Path is an excellent example. According to the Wikipedia, the path is an achievement of self-awakening. So you want to like awaken yourself to the world. You want to be reasonable. You want to take it as it comes. You must be reasonable in order to adapt to life and its ups and downs. I mean, you have ups and downs, and you want to make sure that you understand you're gonna have it. You gotta adapt to that. Like I always say, the sweet ain't sweet without the bitter. I mean, if you have bitter, that means the sweet's gonna be a lot better than what the sweet is. In order to be reasonable, you must first achieve self-awakening, like I said. You must also love yourself in order to love others. Love yourself, you gotta, take care of yourself and, the way you act towards yourself, you should act towards others. You don't want to treat people the way you treat yourself. So. The Noble Eightfold Path is sometimes broken down into three divisions. I believe wisdom explains how it becomes more reasonable. Um, this is often referred to as the right view. And part of the right view is existence, suffering, sickness, aging, death, greed, hatred, and delusion. If we don't understand this, then how can we adapt to the world? Um, we have to understand there's going to be sickness, and aging, and death, and greed. I mean, hatred, we can't have a lot of hatred in the world. We have to be reasonable. We have to take it as it comes. If you're still not sure what I'm talking about, let's take a look at the theory of karma. Buddha, Dharma, Education, Society. Karma is the law of moral causation. The only control we have on this earth is through our own actions. So we have to have, good actions, have good karma. The way we treat people is the way people will treat us. Um, the only control we have on this earth is through our own actions. We can only believe, we can only do, the only thing we can do is live life to the best of our ability. We gotta live life, we gotta, if you want to go surfing that day, go surfing, you gotta live life. Or go skiing, or whatever you want to do. Karma is any kind of intentional action. So any intentional action we do, we intend to hurt somebody, that's bad. Something bad can happen to us. So our actions will define our reasonable, reasonable or unreasonable. If you do something good will come out of it. You have to, be reasonable. So, still have reservations? Let's take a look at that. Ideo Tai Shimano Rishi Abad of the Zen Study Society says, will sorrow, enjoy, anxiety, and impersonal humility cannot be avoided. We cannot avoid sorrow. Um, we know it's going to happen and stuff like that. And, we have to understand the joy and anxiety and stuff like that. So, we must not be unreasonable to assume that the world revolves around us. We can't assume that the world, we can't let everything happen to us. Like the elections, we didn't like our election. You gotta just understand that later on down the road, something good will come out of it. So, whatever people feel about it. So, we must not dwell on the past, but instead adapt and look towards the future. Don't dwell on what happened. Looking on, what things will happen. That's good karma. So we must grow as individuals and do this while adapting our changes in life. So let's take a look at a well-known Unitarian, Dalai Lama. The official Dalai Lama website says the Dalai Lama has three main commitments. forgiveness, tolerance, contentment, and self-discipline. We have to have self-discipline and tolerance of things and forgiveness. We gotta forgive we can't just dwell on the past. If we want to be reasonable, however, to adapt to changes that the world brings. So, like I said, like you don't want to be unreasonable person. You want to be reasonable, and you pick the way the life is. In conclusion, I hope you take this information and with this quote and utilize it in the future. Remember, you must be reasonable in life to understand that the world does not resolve around you. So, thank you for your time. Glass boxes, something like that. Sometimes I